special value, and I really mean that. We have sold more than 30,000 of these fountains today already. It is the Bernini Siena rechargeable fountain with color changing lights and a remote control. I just want you to know it's rechargeable, it's cordless, there's no plumbing necessary. You add water, you push a button, and by the way, you're getting this. Listen. That's the sound of de-stressing. That's the sound of relaxation. And that's the sound you're gonna have in your home for about $33.54 a month. This is very exciting, but we started last night at midnight with 4 colors. We are down to 2 colors. I wanna show you right here and right there, the same color. This is called, oops, I guess we're going with this one. Okay, so these 2 are called weathered stone. And the weathered stone, we now have 6 dozen remaining before we go into advance order that will ship out March, what, 25th? I think March 25th, which isn't that far away. It's a few weeks. Here is what we call bronze stone. And bronze stone, let me just tell you, has been the #1 most popular color for the last several years. And obviously we brought the most in of the bronze stone. But even today, out of all 4 colors, more people have ordered the bronze stone than any other color. It's just gorgeous any way you look at it. This is the guy who invents it. This is John Yeiser. John, great to have you here.
Thank you very much.
So this is exciting because here's what I want everybody to understand. This is truly like the creme de la creme, best of the best kind of fountain that I think we've ever been able to bring as a today's special value.
Well, thank you very much. And that's what we wanted to do. Is this was actually, we had an artist commissioned for this fountain, exclusive to QVC, and it's something we wanted to do so the QVC customer has something that's completely unique. I mean, it's a completely unique design, and we have remote control today. We have color changing lights. We wanted to make sure we had all the features so that you not only had the exquisite look, but you had all the little fun stuff that goes along with it. So you can actually control it from inside your house. You can change it and put the pineapple finial on. You can put the dancing water features on. You can put plants on it, self-watering planter, all the fun stuff to go with it.
So that's the thing. You are going to have so much versatility once you get this home that you're going to be like, oh my goodness, what do I do first? Let's start. Give us a little tour of this from top to bottom and explain some of the different versatility things that we have to choose from when we get it home.
So in this scenario right here, we've got it set up to enjoy the dancing water features.
It's now, so it's like what they do in Vegas.
Well, there's a light show at nighttime when you see this tonight. You get to enjoy it day or night because there's no solar panels, so you can enjoy it at nighttime with the rechargeable battery. Now, there's different water features. We'll just put on a couple right now just to show you where you can have fun with this. So we can put the pirouette one on right now.
Oh my goodness.
And it comes with everything. This is really a fun one. And then what we have on here is this is the 2-tier with the color changing lights, and again, it has the remote control, so you can control it anywhere around your yard simply by pushing a button. Push it again, turns on. I'm going to turn it off again. Turn it back on again. Now, you can do this from the inside of your house. It goes through windows and walls. It's radio frequency transmitter. So if you're inside having a cup of coffee and you want to turn your fountain on, you can sit right there and push a button.
Amazing.
Right here we have the 3rd-tier finial. This comes with it as well. So this changes the look, and you get this beautiful cascading effect of water coming over the top of the pineapple. It adds 4 additional water spouts on here to give a whole different sound to it. So you get this complete kind of, I mean, this is a very stately looking fountain.
It is.
This is kind of the old English style, Tudor style fountain. So this will look like it's been in your yard for years and years and years.
And pineapples, by the way, are welcoming. They're hospitality. It says, come to my house.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And so here it is again, also in the bronze. Now this again, we went for kind of a Tuscan look. This goes with everything basically, so this is why it's been very popular, because you can pretty much put this fountain anywhere and it works with everything.
Yeah, and then tell me about this.
Self-watering garden planter. It's part of our patented design here for QVC. So you can grow any plant, which allows you to change the looks of it, okay, of your fountain, and it waters the plant from the bottom up. So every time your fountain turns on, the water level rises, feeds the plant from the bottom up, and then when the automatic timer turns off on your fountain, the water level drops, creating an air gap for your roots. And what's fun about it is that grab that one right there, and look, we can just change the look of the fountain by changing the plant we put in it. And you just set it there, and now it's automatically watering your plant.
How about that? We're going to show you how that happens, because we've got kind of some information. Tell us what we're looking at.
So basically right here, put your favorite plant on it, and then every time you turn your fountain on, or if it goes on the automatic timer, it actually is going to water the plant from the bottom up. Then when the timer turns off automatically, the water level drops, creating an air gap underneath for healthy roots. Watch as the water level rises, and look at the soil, what happens right here. It wicks up from the bottom up, the best way to be able to water your plants, and you get nice, happy, healthy plants.
Wow. Now you just said something that I want to ask you about, and you said the word timer.
Correct.
Explain that.
Okay, so basically I'm going to hold the remote control right here. So I want to show you how easy it is to program. So let's say that you want to turn around at this time of the day tomorrow to have your fountain automatically turn on. All I'm going to do is there's a little B button right here. I'm going to push it once for 1 hour. Let's say we want it for 2 hours to go on. I just pressed it twice. I just programmed this fountain. Tomorrow it will come on the exact same time right now, run for 2 hours, and then automatically shut off.
And you can do that up to 4 hours.
Up to 4 hours, correct.
Okay, so how about that? You want it to come on every night at 6 p.m., go till 10 p.m., or you want it then another night you want it to come on at 8 p.m., go till 10 p.m. You can do that. Here's the other thing. This one stands, I think, about, I mean, it depends on if you're doing the flowering plant, but you get all these options. You're going to get the pineapple finial. You're going to get the flower pot finial. You're going to get the dancing waters items, you know, that come with it. So you can change it from day to day, month to month, week to week, however you want. But here's the key, is that approximately it's about 40 inches high and about 19¾ inches in diameter. So these, where do you expect us to put these in our, outside our homes? Give me some ideas.
Well, here's what's fun about it. You can put this anywhere. The reason is there's no cords, and you don't have to worry about going inside or an overhang because there's no solar panels. So this allows you to pick the favorite spot in the little spot in front of your house, like we have over here,
Yeah.
and then, or the little spot right outside your kitchen, or inside your house. And if you don't like it where you put it, you can pour the water out, pick it up, move it to a new spot, and push a button. It's that easy to do. And that's the fun of it, is that you can actually try it in one spot of your house.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry, like if you had a corded fountain and you have a little concrete way, you'd either have to dig it up or
Yeah.
you'd have to not put the fountain where you wanted to put it.
Right.
This allows you to put it right where you want to put it.
And so how does it charge? It's on rechargeable batteries.
Correct.
Tell me how it charges.
Okay, so when you get it, it comes pre-charged. Okay, we recommend topping it up after you've used it for a few days.
Okay.
But basically, right here is a hidden battery compartment. Now, our customers wanted an easier battery door. We now have a magnetic battery door, so it pops right off. Located right inside here is the high-capacity battery. New for this year is extra weather protection for the computer board and the battery for longer lasting. Now, all you have to do to charge it up, unplug it, comes with a charger adapter. You go inside your house, plug it in, 8 hours approximately or overnight, bring it back out. It's good for a month and a half with average use. Put the battery back in, set the battery compartment door on just like this, and I'm going to come up. Now there's buttons on the side of the fountain if you want, so I'm going to push one right here.
Is that because maybe you don't have the remote?
Say the remote's inside and you want to start it and you forgot to bring it out, push a button right here, the fountain turns on. And we have new right now is the rolling wave. This is brand new for QVC. This at nighttime is spectacular. It's like a little light show going on.
Oh my gosh. This is so great. We're going to go off to the phones, but I want to remind you there's only 2 colors remaining. You can choose the weathered stone, and that weathered stone is now in advance orders. They will ship out March 25th. And we have fewer than 2,000 left of the weathered stone in total to go around. If you want this bronze stone, this is actually the most popular one. We brought it in, we brought the most of the bronze stone because that's been like the #1 design and color that everybody's wanted the last few years. So it also has been the #1 color ordered today, but we still have those available that can ship out right away. And one other thing is that we've already sold 31,000. And you get the pineapple finial, and you get the planter finial, and you get the dancing waters. You get all those different designs all in one. You get to change it however you want. And all you do is basically add water and push a button, and that's
Correct.
it. We're going to go to the fountain. Susan from Minnesota. Hi, Susan. How are you?
Hi, Susan.
Fantastic. How are you?
Wonderful. So, Susan,
Good.
tell me why you want this fountain.
Oh my gosh, why wouldn't I want this fountain?
Exactly.
It's so versatile. I mean, it doesn't take any electricity. I can put it anywhere I want. I've had fountains in the past where I needed the solar energy, and I couldn't use it where I wanted to put it because the sun would go down and then the fountain would go off.
Right, exactly.
Susan,
So
that's
this is
exactly why
just
we made this. And I appreciate you mentioning that because that is the exact reason we went with the rechargeable with the Bernini line, was to solve that problem that you just described.
Yeah. means people want it on when they want it on, and they don't want to have to worry about if it's sunny or shady or whatever, right?
Absolutely, and the fact that it's got so many other things that can be done with the plants and the different water flows, it's just beautiful. And then in the winter, I can bring it inside as well. I'm just wondering, how much does it weigh?
It's approximately 20 pounds, 22 pounds.
Without the water.
Without the water, correct.
Okay, super. And then do I just put the water in the bottom basin or both?
Well, what you do is you can put it in both when you start, but if you fill it up, the pump automatically brings it up to the top basin.
Sure.
So you can I usually always just pour it in the bottom basin, but you can put it in both to get started.
And you know what, Susan? We're going to show you a videotape of how to assemble it, okay?
Okay.
And that'll maybe answer those questions for you. Did you have any other questions?
No, and I just thank you for the ease of where you recharge it also. You know, it's easy to get to. I'm not having to empty out the fountain to get to the thing.
Right.
So it's wonderful. I'm very, very impressed with it. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, thank you, Susan.
Wonderful. Well, you take care, Susan. Great to talk to you, and hopefully spring will be coming before too long.
Absolutely. Take care now.
Thank you.
Too. Bye-bye now.
Okay, bye-bye.
So let's talk about assembly
Sure.
and how do you put this together?
So we wanted to make sure it was easy to use when you get it. We also want to make sure that it was easy to put together. There's no tools required, so when you get it, all you're going to do is take the main bowl, twist and lock it onto the column. Here's all the electrical you have to do. Slide 2 cords in, and then push this little rubber plug in, put it in firmly right there, and then the pump comes pre-plumbed, so you don't even have to plumb it. Twist and lock. Now the fountain's ready to use right now if you wanted to, or you can add the 3rd tier, which we're doing now. This is an extension tube that makes it very easy to put the 3rd tier on. She's just guiding it through the hole. Twist and lock it. There's a little rubber seal at the top. Slide it over the top, push down. Now the fountain's ready to go with 3 tiers right now in the pineapple. We're going to plug the battery in right here. It comes pre-charged, so use it when you get it at home. Right then, you'll have fun with it. And then it has the magnetic battery door, easy to put on. Add water and push a button, and you're using your fountain.
And why is the remote saying A, B, C, and D?
Okay, so basically A, B, C, and D corresponds with the letters on the side of the fountain as well. And basically what I'll do is I'll just show you right here. A allows you, if you press A 1 to 4 times, okay, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to let it run 1 to 4 hours and then turn off. So if you just want to set it sometime during the day and not have to worry about turning it off.
Right.
If I press B, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's going to set it for the same time next day. And D is going to actually turn the lights on and off. So watch as I can turn the lights on and off. And then C actually just shuts the fountain down or turns it on to party mode in case you have an extended engagement where you want to run it all day long. Let it run all day long, and then you don't have to worry about it turning off on the timer.
Wow, and show us the colors. Look at these, they're morphing.
Okay.
So it just constantly changed colors.
Or you can select which color you want it to stay on. I'm going to pick right now, I want blue to stay on. So I just push the button, blue will stay on. Now, if I want it to go through the colors again, I turn it off, turn the lights back on. Now it's going to go through this cycle. So here it comes to white. Now what's fun about this is that it's going to cycle through. So you can either enjoy it cycling through all the different colors or pick one and it'll turn on with the same color every time. Now if we go right here, I'm going to go ahead and try the rolling wave. This is brand new, this for QVC right now. And what's fun about this is look at the effect that's happening on the water. This is just, I mean, it is spinning and rolling around.
Right.
This is so much fun at nighttime with this right here. And then, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, and then right here, our neighbor actually, she loves red. Everything she does is red.
Oh, really?
Her name's Linda. She turns around and selects red, leaves it out in front of her house, and that's her color. Or it's springtime, 4th of July, pick blue.
Yeah.
Christmas time, pick green. Now, there's all different types of attachments that you can do here, so I'm going to put on the umbrella one right here. The umbrella has a whole different effect. It's a very tranquil look and sound.
Yeah.
And look at the
Spa-like.
light. Exactly. And look at the light actually going through the water streams, lighting up the bowl right there.
Oh my goodness, 31,800 have already been ordered today. Here's the thing, if you want the weathered stone, which is the gray color, 1,700 remain that we can ship out March 25th. Otherwise, that will be gone. And if you want the bronze stone, get that one. People were saying you could even do it inside.
Correct.
What do you think about that?
Inside's completely fine. Now, inside, I would probably run it with the built-in bubbler right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you don't want it to splash.
Correct, because you'll get a little bit of splash. If you're outside, it's no problem.
Yeah.
But this right here, it gets a little bit of splash outside.
Yeah.
Very minor amount, normal
Right.
for an outdoor fountain. If you're going indoor, just take this one off and lose the tranquil bubbler that's built in.
Yeah.
And that keeps it nice and calm for the inside of your house.
And here's the best part. You hear that? That's what a spa sounds like. That's what being near a babbling brook sounds like. That's what being near a river sounds like. And it's like water. People go to water to vacation. Why? Because it's stress reducing. You get home from the office, you've been there all day, you go out onto the deck, and then you have this fountain. I mean, you're going to be so glad to turn that on and just listen to it. It's not just for when company's over. It's for you. It's for any time, any day of the week, night or day that you want that on. Maybe it helps your kids go to sleep. Whatever it might be, you know? I mean, if you put it right outside maybe their window and you've got their window cracked and they can hear that. That's why people buy fountains. But this one, you can put anywhere, use it anytime, day or night. Doesn't matter what the sun is doing. It's all on a rechargeable battery and a push of a button, and add the water, and you've got your fountain. Donna from New York, welcome to QVC. Donna, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Wonderful.
Hi,
Did you
Donna.
fall in love with the fountain?
Yes, I did. As a matter of fact, I had seen it advertised last year, and I'm really sorry I never ordered it. And I was just flicking around channels, and I put QVC on, and I seen it. And I was like, oh, this year I'm definitely getting it.
Yeah.
My husband and I, we redid our garden in the back 2 years ago. Turned it into a rock garden because we had too many problems with the deer eating everything.
Sure.
So we put some ornamental grass in, and this will be perfect to set right in that garden.
Oh, perfect.
Absolutely. And you know, when you get it home and you want to watch that video of how to assemble it will be on QVC.com, so you can watch that if you want to. But like you said, you know what? I'm actually glad you missed the one last year, because this one's a lot better.
Well, and Donna, wait till
Is it? Oh, good.
Oh yeah, there's so many more upgrades in this one.
Oh, there is. There
Yeah.
is. They have the remote control, the color changing lights, and Donna, a little bit, we're going to show you the artist drawing that inspired the creation of this, which makes an original design for QVC.
Okay, and I'm also looking at this Dreaming of Summer, because right now we're in the middle of a major, it looks like it's blizzarding outside.
Oh my goodness. Well, I got to tell you, that's why we call this spring fever today, because we want you to, you know, don't look outside now, just watch TV and give you that
That's
feeling
what
of
I'm doing.
spring.
I'm enjoying all your flowers and your plants, and then I look out and I can barely see out my window across the street.
Oh, Donna, thank you so much for coming to
Oh,
QVC.
you're welcome.
It means
Thank you,
a lot
Donna.
to us. Take care now.
Thank you. You too. Have a good day.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
And the
Bye-bye now.
planter comes with it. Fewer than 1,600 in this weathered stone that can be shipped out March 25th. We're already in advance order, so make sure if you want the gray, you get that weathered stone. If you want the brown, that's more of a bronze stone, and very pretty too. And we'll go through the whole offer again in a moment. Let me show you the artist rendering, because this is so interesting. I mean, when you think about a true artist putting this together, making it an Italian elegance.
Exactly, and that's what we have here. This was commissioned specifically for QVC. Richard Henderson, one of the two designers that was working on this, actually has this design here. Now watch what happens here. Look from the drawing to what the fountain is.
Wow.
That's what the artist drew, then it was sculpted out of clay, and then it was brought here to QVC. Everyone's hand finished, everyone's just uniquely different than the other, so yours will have its own little personality compared to the other ones.
And what's it made out of?
This is a resin material that actually then has a coating on it for outdoor weather conditions and stuff like that. And the purpose of it is that it's long lasting, it works in all different weather conditions.
I want to just take everybody, if they just tuned in and they're like, do I have to choose the different tops? What do I get? Walk us through the whole offer.
Well, first off, everything you see is included, so the only thing you have to do is pick a color.
Right.
And so basically you have the different dancing water attachments. Here we
I
have
love that. I
kind of
gotta
a
feel
shower
that.
effect.
Every kid's gonna want to do this, and even the grown-ups. You have to feel the dancing waters, because it just feels great on your hand.
So you've got this one right here. We'll just go through them real quick. We're going to go ahead and take this one off. We'll put the umbrella one on. More of a tranquil type look and sound as well. We'll go ahead and take this one up. There's another dancing water attachment here. This is the pirouette. Okay, this one has a fun bouncing effect to it. This at nighttime, along with the next one I'm going to show you, actually with the rolling wave, is an incredible effect at nighttime. This is brand new for QVC.
So you can do all those different things. You
Correct.
get to decide. And it all comes with it. So you can take it from do this one day, do something else the next day, do something else the following day.
And it comes with the remote control. Work it around your yard, just push a button, turn it on and off like that.
And so then here's the other thing that's included.
Correct,
Is
pineapple
that
finial.
pineapple finial. You get 2 different finials besides all the dancing waters. Tell me about this.
Okay, so now look at the water cascading over the edge. This is my favorite. It's almost mesmerizing
too.
looking at the water. This is what our artist actually designed right here. So the water flow would actually be mesmerizing, and listen to the sound. It's a completely different sound you're going to get with the pineapple finial.
That's amazing. That's beautiful. Here's the pineapple
In the bronze,
finial in the bronze that
kind of
you
a
see right
Tuscany
here.
look.
But then there's also a planter finial.
Self-watering garden planter.
Tell me about that.
So what happens is when you plant your plant in here, it automatically waters your plant every time the timer on your fountain goes off and turns your fountain on.
Okay.
So it turns on, waters the plant from the bottom up. When the water level drops, because the timer automatically turns off, it creates an air gap underneath for healthy roots.
Now, I want everybody to come back over here because this is where I want you to show everybody
Sure.
how this works. Because you're like, do I have to get a plumber? Do I have to have water coming into it? Watch this.
Okay, so basically what we've got right now is that right down here, we have a little battery door right here. It's magnetic. New for this year, we wanted to make it much easier to take on and off for our customers. Now, if you turn around and take the battery out, this is a high capacity battery, new for this year as well, weather resistant, and it has just a 1-plug adapter. Take it out, charge it up overnight. Comes with an adapter to charge it up inside your house. Plug it back in, good for a month and a half with average use. Slide it back in the compartment, put the battery door on, and then you can either use the button right here on the side of the fountain to turn it on, or I can come up here and use the remote control, and I can turn it on and off with the remote. And if you take a look at this, all I have to do is just push the button on the remote, and I can turn it off, turn it on, and I can turn the lights on with the remote control as well.
Wow. Here's what you have to decide. Do you want weathered stone or do you want bronze stone? Those are the only 2 decisions you have to make, or decision you have to make, one decision between 2 colors. If you want the weathered stone, which is the gray colored one, we have about 1,400 of these remaining that we can ship out to you March 25th. So you'll have it in time for the spring. If you want the bronze stone, you get it right away. These can be used indoors or outdoors. These can be used anywhere, anytime, day or night. It doesn't matter what the sun is doing. It's not solar run. It's run on battery, rechargeable battery. But here's the kicker, is that if you want to get this home, even just to see what a fountain is like, for $33.54, you can get this home. But the price goes up at the end of the day today. The easy pay goes away at the end of the day today. This is the fountain of the year to be able to get as our today's special value, and it's our only order of the year. So once these are gone, we can't get any more yet this year. And I will tell you, if you are trying to sell your home, put a fountain outside.
Exactly.
If you want people to, you want to class up the look of your home, for $33 a month, put a fountain outside. I'll tell you, all you have to do is go shopping for those cement fountains that, by the way, they have to use a truck to bring in.
And run power to them.
Yeah, and you have to run power to them, and you have to run plumbing to them. Imagine how expensive that is. And, oh, by the way, then once you put it where it is, if you buy those big cement ones, that's where it stays, baby. This one can go anywhere, anytime. And by the way, if you were ever going to get 2, like maybe you wanted one on each end of a patio or a pool area or on each side of the front door or something, do it today because this is the best price.